It's important to have goals, guys. I know that some people are only like, oh, I'm gonna only put some resolutions, and if I attain it. If I don't, I don't. I feel like when we talk about like goals, what we need to do, people always think that it's related to the business. You need to do the action at the end of the day. Hello guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miriam. I'm your friend and welcome to Healthy Habits. I am so happy that you're here. Today I'm super excited because we're going to talk about a topic that I am passionate and excited about, which, the topic is about goals. So 3 steps on how to achieve your goals. I know that I've already done other videos about goals and anything like that, but this one is very technical and very specific. I've learned from Ed Milet. So as you know, I always love to give credit to people whom I've learned. So let's dive in. The step 1 that I am myself very, very huge, it's to, before I start, let's be real. Especially with the New Year's resolution, dreams, goals, it can be too much for us, So that's why I know it can get too much, but hopefully after this video, it's going to be much more clear for you what you need to do. So goals are more clear. We need to take one step at a time. But before I start, it's important to have goals, guys. I know that some people are only like, oh, I'm going to only put some resolutions, and if I attain it. If I don't, I don't. Some people are like, okay, so I don't have goals, like I just have tasks to do for the whole year or dreams. All of those things are very, very important. But if you want to achieve literally something and you want to see it with your own eyes, you need to have goals in your head. Whether it's in your professional life or personal life, you don't need to be a business owner to have goals. It can be in your personal life. I don't know, becoming better sister, brother, daughter, son, husband, wife, you name it. It can be in your personal and professional life. I wanted to mention this because I feel like when we talk about like goals, what we need to do, people always think that it's related to the business or only like business people are having goals. No, you can have it in your personal and professional. I personally have both because it's very, very important. If you only focus on your business, professional life goals, you can, forget about personal. And here we are high performers, right? If you want to become high performer, all of your areas of your life needs to be at least on the same level. We'll talk about that on another video. But anyway, guys, so 3 steps. Step 1 is to write down myself. I'm very, very huge. It needs to be written down. The more clear you write down, the more clear in your head it will be. So let's say if you want to become more healthier, or if you want to lose some weight, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to start a business, if you want in your personal life, I don't know, you want to become better mom, dad, whatever. That's a good start, but it's so generic, and your brain will be like, okay, that's good that you have that goal, but what else you can give me so I can help you to achieve it? So when you write down, let's say, become more healthy or lose weight, as detailed as you can, how much weight? As detailed as possible, in what period of time? Or healthier, okay, in what era? Like mental health, physical health, getting your steps in daily, like it's so vague, like drinking more water, having a good diet. Do you know what I mean? Just telling yourself, I want to become healthier this year or this month or this month. It's not enough because your brain will be like, okay, that's a good start, but like, where do I start? So when you write down be as specific as you can be. I want to take care of my mental health. Let's say we are in January. So from January to March, as detailed as possible, like how, and step 2 is going to be how, but like as detailed as you can be. Losing weight, how much weight you want to lose. And step 2, it's how you're going to do it, right? Again, as detailed as possible. If it's mental health, how? practicing gratitude, practicing peace. If you need help, having a therapist. Open yourself up to your friend. It can be endless, the detail, but as detailed as it can be, whatever it works for you, it's good. So step 1, writing your goals. Step 2, it's to writing down how you're gonna achieve it. If it's I want to have a healthy diet, step 1, okay, how you're gonna achieve it. Is it to cook more at your house? Is it to learn how to cook? Because it's funny how people are like, oh my God, I want to eat healthy, but they don't know how to cook, or they don't know how to cook healthy meals. I mean, that's a good start that you want to eat healthy, but how you're going to do it if you don't know how to cook? And we all can learn, right? It's another story when you tell, I want to eat healthy, I just don't like to cook or just don't love to cook. Okay, if you can afford to buy salads every single day or any other healthy meals every single day, you do you. But that's not the reality of most of us, right? So whenever you are like, okay, I want to start eating healthy, that's why this exercise is so crucial. If you write down how you're going to do it as of step 2, like, okay, I'm going to cook at home. Well, but with writing that, you'll realize yourself, but can I even cook? Or can I cook healthy meals? That's why asking yourself those questions are so important. And recently I'm reading not John Maxwell's. Was it John Maxwell's? Or it was Ed Milet's? Oh my God, I forgot. No. So this year I already finished my first book. The second book, of course, every year I read Ed Milet's The Power of One More. And there he tells that how important, how crucial it is to ask ourselves the right questions. Just one question in one's life, it can have a huge, huge impact. And I feel like people underestimate the power of questions. And that's why even my job as a high performance coach, right? Like, it's to ask the right questions so people can actually think. People can actually try to find the answers themselves. Because once you find I hope you don't hear them. There is like very loud conversation going on. But when people find themselves the answer to the question that you ask, it's super, super powerful. That's why I became a high performance. Anyway, that's another story. So yeah, when you write that down, okay, I'm going to cook at home. And then you ask yourself automatically, like, okay, but can I even cook at home? That's a good start. Step 3 would be to tie your goals to an emotion. It can be you're doing this, you're wanting to achieve this goal for your loved ones, for your family, for your kids, for your future kids, it depends, or for you, it's even better, right? But it always needs to have an emotional effect, and that's what I've learned from Ed Milet. He is huge about like achieving goals, but like tying an emotion towards it, right? Because you only writing down your goals and how you're going to achieve it, you don't have a motive to take action, because just, writing down one goal with the precision and then how you can do it, it doesn't mean that you're going to actually do it. So that's why when you tie it with an emotion, it becomes much, 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 much more easier to actually, put the action on it. So let's say, I don't know, you want our health because of you, because of your future kids, because you want to have a healthy family, because you want to be around your future kids or your kids a very long time. You want to play with your grandchild. You want to play with your kids. It can be endless, honestly. It depends of each one of you. Each of my goals depends of other people and of myself, of course, because you need to be healthy first. If that's what your goal is, for you first, so you can be healthy for others. Because I always tell this, if there's always a chaos inside of you, how you want to be there for others? If you don't have peace with yourself, how you want to have peace with others, or others can have peace with you, with yourself? So it's always, everything is related to each other, but just tying an emotion. I know I want to lose weight. Okay, once you're like, okay, the amount of pounds that you want to lose, why do you want to lose it? Is it so you can feel good about yourself? Because let's be real, it is not anymore a number game. When you feel good outside, you feel good inside as well. So it's all related. Like when you start eating healthy, yes, you will lose those pounds, but also your mental health would be better. You will start to think clearly. You will just be, overall, your well-being will increase. So it's not a number game anymore. I know I tell you that example here, but it's not a number games anymore, And by the way, I'm sorry if it's red. It's a little bit red and dry because of 75 hard. I am always out, and yeah, it's embarrassing, but so yeah, just tie to an emotion and you will see a huge change. And on his podcast at my led mentioned that 90% of people won't do it, won't tie an emotion, and that's why they don't achieve their goals most of the time. It's because it's like you don't have a purpose why you're doing it, So I can give you another example of mine. So one of my goals was YouTube last year, right? And it took me some time to figure out, to actually start. So it's like I had the plan, I wrote it down. Okay, I want to start YouTube, right? When? This year, this year, as details as I can be, fine. And how I'm going to do it. Okay, so I need to find the studio. I need to do this. I need to, purchase the portable SCD, whatever it's called, to put the, I don't even know, see what it's called. I need to purchase that. I need to, find the studio, everything else. Okay, fine. And then I need to, jump into action, right? But if I didn't have an emotion, and for a few months I was like debating, should I do it, should I don't, it's because I didn't tie an emotion towards my goals, which was at the time starting a YouTube channel. But once I was like, okay, I'm doing this for my future, I'm doing this for me, I'm doing this for my future kids, I'm doing this for my mom, I'm doing this for my family, I'm doing this for my future family, everything changed. Now, every single time that I come here, I'm super excited because yes, it's for me. The emotion is tied for me, for my family, but it's also tied for you because I know the impact that someone had on me, and that's why it's my purpose is to have that impact on someone else, because I know myself how important and how impactful it can be when you listen to someone and you relate to that someone and they completely change your life. It doesn't even matter if you know them personally or not. It can be how on my case it's all started from at my led. It's like you need to relate to someone, and that's why I'm getting very, very like energized about this topic. It's because if I didn't have that emotion, I wouldn't be here right now. I would be like, it would be just a dream. Oh, it would be nice to start a YouTube channel, right? It would be nice talking about this topic. It would be nice. But I might never even come here and, talk to you. But once I touch an emotion towards it, I need to do this for myself, for my family, for my future family, for you. So even if I have an impact on one person, my job is done here. My job would be literally done, not done, I'm going to quit YouTube, but you know what I mean. It's going to be done because I am going to feel accomplished that I helped someone. Listening to another person that you can relate and just trying to see life on a different angle. I'm not telling you that you need to see life as exactly as they are, but just seeing life on a different angle completely changes your life. And that I can tell with assurance because it had an impact on myself. Once I knew I can work on myself, I started. It's a one thing when you don't know what impact it can have on you, right? But once you know and you still don't do anything and still you don't apply those 3 steps, it's like it's on you. You are paying the price of not taking an action and not applying what you're learning. See, just only learning, it's not enough. Whatever I learned this couple of past years, I'm trying to apply as much as I can Because if not, what's the point of me learning? If I wouldn't apply those 3 steps that I've learned from it, my life, okay, like I know those 3 steps, but what it gave me if I didn't apply? Nothing, right? So I know I'm going a little bit off topic, but I just wanted to tell you that if you don't take action after this video on your goals, it's like, yes, you've viewed this video, thank you very much, but like, what's the next step that you're gonna do? And trust me, I know that it's hard sometimes to take action because you have other things in your life going, because you're not mentally, you don't necessarily maybe have peace. You have so many things going on in your life that you're like, okay, I'm like, this is not the right time. Like, I know the information, but this is not the right time. And that's okay. Just know that nothing changes if nothing changes. So once you apply these 3 steps, you'll see a huge, huge, huge impact. And the emotion is always needs to be, again, either you or someone else, trying to be better every single day like, I'm doing this for me. I'll give you my example. I'm doing this for me first, because I know that once I do it for me, it will be better automatically for others. Of course, I have goals that it's about others. Of course, like, I'm not telling you that so you think I'm selfish. No. But first, it needs to be for you. Because if you want to change your life, it's in your hands. The past that you had, the path that you had, we can't go back and change it. But you can change for the better, the present and the future. Past, it's like, okay, it's in the past, sometimes we can't accept our past. Sometimes we're like, oh, I wish these things didn't happen in my life, or that thing didn't happen in my life. But most of the time we can't do anything about it. So we need to be like, okay, it happened in my life, but I'm not gonna let that situation define my present and my future. So if we do a little recap, I know we got a little bit off topics, but it's so important. So after this video, I know you'll get to action. Let's go. I'm going to be your accountability coach as well, which is, as a high performance, you need to make people accountable too. If not, they're not going to take action. So if we do a little recap, first, write them down, your goals. I'm not telling you to have 10, okay? Few, 5 to 8 maximum. But the more they are, the more you're going to get discouraged. And I have so many goals, like I have even exercise how once you have that goal, how you can achieve it, but that I'm going to link it below. So once you write down your goals as detailed as you can, step 2, it's going to be how you're going to achieve it. Again, as detailed as you can be. And number 3, it's to tie an emotion to that goal so you can actually put the action towards it. So again, I'll tell you the same example. If it's to be healthy, your goal, that's great. Be as specific as you want. Your mental health, physical health, overall health, both. Depends how you're going to do it. Drinking more water, being mindful what I eat, cutting sugar. It depends on each person. Drinking 1 gallon of water, it depends. And then tie an emotion towards it so you can actually achieve it right away. Either it can be you're doing this for you, for your family, for your loved ones, for your kids, future kids, you name it, it's all good. I hope this simple exercise, I wanted to make this as simple as it can be because my job here is to take difficult concepts and to bring it to you to a simply way, because I know that there are concepts and things to do. They are super complicated. And if your brain is like, it's super complicated, I'm not going to do it. So whatever I try to explain to you here on this channel, I'm trying to make it for you as much as clear and easy possible. But at the end of the day, it is still hard because you need to do the action at the end of the day. So the hard part is to do it every single time. That's the only hard part. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you will be back. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and also ring the bell so you don't miss any healthy habits. We are having those a lot here, okay? Thank you guys again. And before I go, per usual, don't forget, don't give up for just one more day. Thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.